My whole impression of Hoda is just about your smile. You're so, like, very charismatic when you smile, so it's always just... Good morning, good morning. Yeah. Oh, Kathy Lee, stop. Yeah, I have a new baby. My baby's 1 year and a half. Hmm.
Go away! Oh, hey,
Ow, why you doing me like that? Oh, give me the bit of let go of my leg. Let go of my leg. My leg.
Did you, when you were cast for this role, did you see yourself as, hey, I could be Fat Albert? You know the character. We all know the character.
I mean, when I heard about it, I was like, well, that's an interesting type of thing. And then I heard that people like, Nick Cannon and Kel Mitchell were actually auditioning for the role, too. So I was like, it must be some kind of a fat suit involved if those guys want to go out for it. So I thought I could do it, you know what I mean? Then they told me I could jump in the fat suit, and that made me feel better.
Yeah, and you were in the suit on the plaza a while ago. How much is that? What is
it's supposed to make me look like I'm like 500 pounds or whatever, but it only weighs like 20 pounds.
Yeah, I understand they had to give you a special air-conditioned room, though, on the set.
Yeah, I needed, special things. We were shooting out in the desert and stuff in the summertime and carrying on,
We have one of those rooms. We call it Studio 1A. It's cold in here all the time. Now, tell me the premise of the movie. You obviously, you come to this TV set in this little girl's living room.
Well, I mean, the whole thing is that, she's kind of, having problems at school and whatnot. Fat Albert's whole MO is that he's a hero type, he wants to help people with their problems. So she's crying while she's watching the show and everything, and he comes popping out of the TV to see what's wrong, and then the rest of the gang follows him out into the new world. And it's funny to see those guys coming from the 70s into 2000 and dealing with hip-hop videos and stuff like that.
Now, and you also end up having a love interest in this. Clearly, this Fat Albert character and your pals are older than the characters we saw in the cartoon.
Well, not really. They're still playing like the same characters. They're just, experiencing new things. Like nobody wrote a love episode in the show before, so this is like his first time seeing like a real live girl and stuff like that. So it's funny to see him go through that.
Actor and comedian Kenan Thompson in the spotlight for much of his life. Of course, you know him, and we all knew him from his hit Nickelodeon show Kenan and Kel, and all that.
But for the last 14 years, Kenan has been a cast member on Saturday Night Live, playing everyone from Steve Harvey to David Ortiz to the one and only Al Roker.
Hey, you just make everybody smile. I'm looking around the room and everybody's smiling in this moment. Kenan, good morning to you.
Good morning to you guys. Thank you for having me.
Can we just dig right in? I was just telling you, I had no idea you've been doing it for this long, just because the seasons flow from one to another. So now the big question, are you returning
that is
to
the big
SNL?
question.
Yes.
Well, I actually came to the Today Show to announce my retirement.
Oh, no.
I'm here to promote the season opener without me. No, I'm definitely going back. Gotta do that.
Huge. Man.
Yeah.
I've never been here for an exclusive before. This is so cool.
What was it? What was last year like? I mean, it was. I mean, look, they are always great, but last year
was the
was
most emotional thing I've ever seen. It was the most emotional thing I've ever seen there. Like when Obama went in, we kind of all knew that was kind of happening. He's such a rock star, and everybody was, on that same page. And then, when it went in a different direction, and Donald ended up going in, it was just like crazy. And Dave Chappelle was hosting that week.
Yes. Yeah.
And he was so incredible. You know what I mean? It just felt like super duper somber, and he just, calmed everybody down and like let everybody know that it's okay to laugh again and blah, blah, blah. So it just rolled from there. And then, every time the dude made a speech, we had gold to pick from. You know what I mean? And it was just, incredible. And so, I guess it's going to roll into that. We'll have more of that going on.
And you're going to be coming back next year makes you the longest running cast member.
That's right. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I mean, that is huge.
And I would have to think playing me put it over the top.
Yeah.
That was the one.
That was the one. That was the one that kept it going another 4 years.
Oh, there you are, Al.
Though.
That's actually pretty good.
That collar. That collar just irks me every single time.
If you want to apologize for something, apologize for that. My eyes are burning.
Well, don't blame me. Haven't you heard? The mayor wants Christmas to be 3 times bigger this year. That means 3 times the lights, 3 times the eggnog, 3 times the...
Information needed.
That was a good one.
How cute. And tell us who the Grinch is this time.
It's Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah.
And your character's name is something that's
Bricklebaum.
Bricklebaum.
Benedict Cumberbatch and Bricklebaum.
Bricklebaum.
Yes.
All right. So I know that coming up with this voice probably took a lot because you do a bunch of impressions and stuff. So where'd you come up with this?
Honestly, I mean, they gave me the picture, and I just was staring at the picture, and then they kept telling me that he was like really jolly and like a big, kind of joyous type of a character, and he loves Christmas.
So he's like you. Yeah.
Exactly. So I wanted to do like an exaggerated version of myself, which led me to being that, up in that register, like up in there.
Let's hear a little.
Here's the thing, Grinchy. We want you to come down and celebrate Christmas. Yeah, all the eggnog. I just like it says eggnog.
Eggnog.
So, Hoda, I've actually heard that it's one of your fears to have Kenan play you on Saturday Night Live. I have proof of this.
No,
yes, she's
that's
scared.
Probably because of Al Roker.
I love Kenan.
He's the best.
That was
Remember
good.
when you were terrified he was going to start playing you?
Yes.
That was so funny.
That's still a fear of mine. Because I always think one day.
No.
But one day, like right now.
Yeah, I mean.
Will you give us a little?
My whole impression of Hoda is just about your smile. You're so like very charismatic when you smile, so it's always just. Good morning, good morning. Yeah. Oh, Kathy Lee, stop. Yeah, I have a new baby. My baby's 1 year and a half.
Wait, can you do anyone else from the Today Show?
We
have the wheel
some
up?
Game. Where's the wheel?
Let's see if we can spin it. Come on, let's spin it.
Let's spin it.
All right, and spin.
Oh, I hope it goes on Kathy Lee.
Oh, please, let it land on Kathy Lee.
All right, here we go. We're going to land on KLG.
Magic.
This is my wine. Good morning, everyone. Oh, God, let me tell you about my 9 last night. I got this.